This chart shows the global box office returns for a typical modern blockbuster. Now look at the spike for the two-part spy thriller, Dhurandhar. That is a 1,500 crore mountain of revenue. The engine driving those numbers is Ranveer Singh, playing an undercover Indian agent named Hamza Mazari on a high-stakes mission to infiltrate Karachi's criminal underworld. But alongside the A-list lead, the film generated a completely unexpected anomaly. Meet Shirani, the leader of the BALOCH. His domain in the film is the rugged, isolated, and unforgiving landscape of Balochistan. Here is the strange part about his breakout success. The actor shot his role for barely 10 to 13 days. He appears in exactly 7 or 8 scenes. He achieved maximum cultural saturation with absolute minimum screen time. In an industry that usually demands heavy exposure to build fan bases, he broke through with barely a handful of scenes. If you look at social media today, you will see fans calling him the Blinkit of Balochistan. The nickname comes from his character's ability to source heavy weapons and highly classified intel with the same speed as a 10-minute grocery delivery app. He doesn't get lengthy monologues to explain his methods. His entire performance is anchored by single phrases like "Ho jayega," "It will be done," and "Kar denge," "We will do it." The man behind the beard is actor Bimal Oberoi. How does a performer hijack a massive spy franchise while barely saying a word? A seemingly effortless viral moment requires heavy mechanical lifting. We are looking at the visible tip of a grinding 30-year preparation process. Oberoi arrived in Mumbai in 1996. Before casting agencies dominated the landscape, a hopeful actor with a sculpted physique had to physically walk the streets and drop off pointed photos at filmmakers' offices. His earliest traction came through the legendary singer Daler Mehndi. Mehndi provided him with shelter, his first music video debut, and 12 monthly checks of 10,000 rupees to keep him afloat. He booked some early television shows, but the momentum stalled. Soon, the acting offers dried up entirely, leading into an 18-year hiatus from the screen. To survive, he moved to the technical side of the business. He began writing, producing ad films, and serving as an executive producer on major projects like Tum Bin and Sing is King. During those 2 decades behind the camera, he saw firsthand how scenes are constructed in the edit. He observed how much space a character actually needs to leave a mark, a technical insight he would eventually apply to his own performance. Even while managing budgets and crew schedules, Oberoi kept up his invisible preparation. He continuously invested his free time in local theater productions and rigorous acting workshops. The turning point finally arrived in 2018. Filmmaker Ashutosh Gawarakar recognized that built-up potential and actively encouraged him to return to the screen, casting him in the historical epic Panipat. That cracked the door open. From there, it was a gauntlet of auditions with casting director Mukesh Chabra, eventually landing him the role of Shirani in Dhurandhar. When Oberoi finally read the script, he identified a technical requirement. Shirani didn't need loud delivery. The role demanded immense quiet and heavy, sustained periods of silence. He nailed those quiet beats for a reason. He channeled 30 continuous years of industry survival, patience, and rejection, straight into pure, concentrated screen presence. The release of Dhurandhar created immediate industry leverage. A microscopic role opened casting doors that had remained shut for decades. Blockbuster director Prashant Neel watched the film, saw Shirani's silent gravity, and instantly cast Oberoi in his upcoming project, Dragon. He is actively refusing to stall out again. He still writes scripts every single day and is currently preparing to release a music video featuring his own original poetry. True creative longevity requires maintenance. The exact same daily habits of reinvention that generate a breakthrough are the ones required to sustain it. Social media moves fast. The Blinkit of Balochistan meme will eventually fade into the endless stream of online trends, but the actor's 30-year marathon remains. His trajectory provides a lesson in narrative economy. There really are no small roles in storytelling, only small timelines to execute them. By staying adaptable and continuously working on his craft, Oberoi managed to turn a simple phrase like "Ho jayega" into the defining milestone of his career. The power of Shirani's presence is built on the accumulated weight of the actor's history standing immovable behind the silence.